Hello students, today we will create a new game in Scratch and the title for the game we will give is baseball game. We will create the animation and we do not want the cat sprite, and in the backdrops we will choose a baseball 1 backdrop, and we'll take the sprites related to baseball. So in the search I'm going to type baseball. I want a pitcher who will be throwing the ball. Then I want a batter who will be batting. Then I want a player who will be catching the ball. So Cassie will be my player who will be catching the ball. So these are the placements for the three sprites. Now the pitcher in the costumes, it is holding the ball. So when I click on the sprite here, and it's not holding the ball, these are its gloves. Now we have to bring the ball. So I bring the baseball sprite and bring it here near the pitcher. The ball appears to be too big. I'll reduce the size to 40. Okay. Now I go to the pitcher, and in the coding events, when the green flag is clicked, I want the pitcher to stand at this position and change his costumes. So in the beginning, I want him to be standing with the costume D. This is the costume D. Then I want him to wait there for a while. Wait 0.3 seconds maybe. And then I'll just duplicate these two commands, because after that I want to change to costume A. Let me run this now. So here in the beginning, it starts with costume D, then A. I'll just right click and duplicate these four commands and bring it here. I'll change it to picture B and picture C. Now let me run this green flag. So the picture starts from back, front, goes behind, take his hands from behind and then in front. Now we will position the ball accordingly. So we click on the ball sprite, and from the events, when the green flag is clicked, I want to position the ball where the pitcher's first costume is picture D. So I click on picture D and I drag the ball here. So as if he's holding the ball here. So for the ball, this is the go to XY position in the beginning, and it will wait there for 0.3 seconds from control, because the pitcher is also waiting there for 0.3 seconds. Then I'll just duplicate this wait 0.33 times, because I'll be reusing them. Okay, and now the next pitcher position is pitcher A. So I bring him here, go to the ball and place the ball in this position for the pitcher. So from the motion, the ball has to go to this new X and Y and wait there. Then the pitcher switches to costume B. This is the costume B. Then I go to the ball. The ball has to go at this position, that is go to XY command and wait. Again the pitcher is changing its costume to pitcher C. So here ball will go to the picture's hand and go to XY and wait there. Now let us run this animation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the four costume positions, and the ball appears to be in picture's hand. I can save my project at this point. Now I want the ball to glide from this hand into the batter, to where the batter will be batting. So we go to the batter and start the coding. When the green flag is clicked, we will change the batter's costumes. So I can use from looks next costume, and it will be changing batter A, B, C, D. Okay. No, better I'll use the switch costume too. Okay, let us try next costume. If it works fine, with the timing should be proper, and from control we will have to repeat 4 times. And in the beginning, the costume of the batter should be switch costume to uh, batter A. Okay, and then repeat it 4 times. Let us see. Okay, we didn't put the weight in between, so we couldn't see the change in action happening. If I put here 0.2 seconds, but before that, the batter will be batting only after the bowler has will start bowling. So this is 0.3, 0.6, 0.9, and 1.2 seconds. So the batter will be initially waiting for 1.2 seconds, 1.2 seconds, and then it will start doing its action. So let us run this. Now the batter started batting. This was perfect. Now we have to make sure that the ball touches the batter's bat. So at this point, the batter will be sending a message, or the ball can just start moving. Here now, this is the ball coding. The ball will be gliding from here to the position of the batter. So we go to the batter, change its costume to batter C, and the ball will be gliding to this position. So we'll make this ball glide till here, and from motion, glide in 1 second to this position, new position, and as it is gliding, it will send a message to the batter. So from events, it will broadcast a message for the batter, a new message to strike the ball, strike the ball message. And as soon as the bowler gets the message, so in the beginning it's standing with costume A, and when I receive strike the ball, it'll start repeating the action. So let us see, is this working in sync or not? Oh, the batter started moving the bat faster. So I think we can increase the waiting time between the change of the costumes for the batter. Let us run this. Yeah, this looks little perfect. Almost around the time that is the ball is being hit by the bat, it looks similar. Now we'll do the coding. Let me do one thing. Let me just again check this batter C and bring the ball little more closer here, and we'll change the coding for the ball that it should glide to this new position. Okay, let me run this once more. So it sends the message, and then okay, this is perfect. The pitcher has bowled the ball to the batter. Now the batter has to bat, and this catcher Casey has to catch the ball. So now we go to Cassie character. In the events, when the green flag is clicked, let's see its costumes. This is the catching position. This is standing. This is catching with one hand. Okay. So we will need Cassie C and Cassie D costumes. So in the beginning, he will be standing in the Cassie C costume. So switch costume to Cassie C, and when the batter will send a message that now it has to catch the ball, he will be catching the ball. So the batter, after this movement, he will send a message from events. He will broadcast a new message, catch the ball, and Cassie will receive this message, and then it will change its costume to Cassie D. It will maybe wait for a second because the ball will be moving from the batter to Cassie. So now let us change the Cassie's costume to Cassie D, and we want the ball to move from here into his hand here. So this is the new glide command for the ball. It will move in 1 second to this new position, and before okay, now the batter, after turning, will send a message, catch the ball, and Cassie will receive this message. Let us run this. So the pitcher is bowling, and oh, Cassie took a little more time, so we have to reduce the waiting time for Cassie probably, or the batter broadcast the message, and okay, just before this should be send the message from the ball instead of the batter. The ball will broadcast the message from events. He will broadcast the message. Now let us run this and check. Oh, I think this looks perfect. So the ball takes 1 second to move from here to there, and in the meanwhile the Cassie changes his costume. If you want him to be ready before 1 second, you can make it maybe 0.8 seconds. Let us run this again. So the batter sends the message, and just in time Cassie is ready to catch the ball, and this looks like a perfect animation. I will save the project and run it full screen. So the picture is changing its costume, then the batter changes its costume, and then Cassie changes its costumes to show the animation for the baseball game. I hope you enjoy creating this animation game. Happy coding!